Well, no time like the present. Let's get going with part 2 of Pokemon Salt and Shadow. Alright, the thing I forgot to do was give you a screen share. That's what it was.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to be too screen selfish.
Exactly. That's just rude.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Good. Okay. So, wow, put three whole hours last time. No kidding.
Yeah. The game has a way of just sort of...
Taking over your time, yeah.
Yeah, it's not so stressful as you would expect. It just sort of just feels good to make progress. Feels good to explore.
Yeah. So, the main thought I had between last session and this one was that I should probably put my more unique legendary Pokemon in the bin for now and just focus on staffing my bench with, stuff I can replace, essentially.
That seems reasonable.
Oh, I've already lost quite a few already. Krogok still managed to survive, which is honestly I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, he's a good little boy.
I think Yanma is one we can't afford to really lose right now. And I think Rillaboom also kind of counts, but also kind of one of my best frontliners, so I might have to keep her around until we can fill out the bench a bit more.
Seems reasonable.
We'll find out.
If you run into anything too scary, you could always just run.
Yeah. It's just that I've definitely been gotten by a couple of like, well, I think I can take this. Oh, I forgot about types. They're dead.
True. There are 13 days, and there are a limited number. There are 13, I believe. It's either 12 or 13 puzzles that all give a max revive on victory.
Yep. So I've got options, resources, but like I'm brimming with like early game confidence now that I've gotten through some of like the earliest stuff. Is like, could I pull off a day one run on my first try? It would be interesting.
Yeah. That's actually one reason why, like, the day one run is, once you kind of figure out some of the ways to conserve resources, the day one run is really fun. So people didn't believe me that it would be fun, so I added, like, an extra incentive to the end for that.
Yeah.
Just to encourage them to replay it, and then they realize, oh my god, this is so fun!
Yeah, like, I honestly, like, when we started this whole project, I was like, no, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna rest liberally if need be. You know, I'm gonna make use of everything I can. And after the first stream, I'm like, it could be fun actually to just like first blind playthrough, go for day one. That'd be pretty cool. You can always change your mind if it starts to get frustrating. Yeah.
So why not?
It would mean having to probably like save scum a bit more. But hey, Error, welcome to stream.
One of the nice things about that is, speaking of Error, HTTP 404 Error, who's another one of the devs, actually created a really good autosave system. Like every 100 steps or something, the game autosaves.
Nice.
So if to like a separate file, then there's like 3 autosave slots.
Yeah.
So if you ever like really feel like fuck, I wish I had
I'd really
did just something that is done, you've got an option.
Nice.
Like, we're very kind. We're kind people.
Yeah. Alright, so basically, to summarize the last stream, we got, like, into the third stage of Deep Woods, and I have not taken a step past basically this point, so we're gonna see what the brushlands are like, and go for probably some more Pokemon, now that we're in a stronger area. It's Cottony. I don't have any read on this Pokemon other than it's probably grass.
I'm very happy to answer any questions, but I also don't want to like give you too much direction that you don't ask for. So
you've given me plenty already, I think, and it's all welcome just to keep things going smoothly for the sake of the stream
cool.
Scenario. But yeah, I do like I'm welcoming the option of messing up, which is, but
So yeah, if you ever want additional information, feel free to just ask. But so I don't want to remove some of the exploration or fun about choosing which Pokemon you think are cool, etc. Because it's like everybody plays this game very differently, and there's so many cool options.
This is just a really solid like workhorse moveset. There's like a yeah, no, that
Yeah.
this is the thing
Plus
that
its
really
ability.
again really charmed me about this game is that every Pokemon you catch already has a preset moveset, so that you don't have to +1 priority to status moves.
So
Prankster.
are you familiar with how priority works, Pokemon?
No, I don't. I genuinely don't. Other than assuming it means you go first if you win.
That's basically correct. So
Okay.
Pokemon act in order of speed, but only
Unless they
within
have priority,
brackets.
unless someone else has higher priority, essentially.
Exactly. So quick attack, for example, says for moves that say like always goes first. They don't always go first. It just means they have +1 priority. And some moves like extreme speed have like +3 priority or something.
Gotcha.
But generally speaking, +1 priority means you're always going first unless someone is specifically using a move that is supposed to also have priority. So, and status move basically means if you're not doing damage, it's a status move. So if that Pokemon attacks, it'll just be normal speed. But if it uses something like Stun Spore, it'll always go first.
No, I don't have... Okay, I'm at just one Ashen Shard right now, so...
Speed control is, I think, just from a gameplay perspective, a really fun thing in Pokemon once you start getting into it, especially double battles, because the Pokemon hit so hard, and the status moves are so intense.
Oh, fire!
That
You have a fire Pokemon in here? Okay.
we do.
Okay, this calls for a slight change of plan. But this is a very potential tool here. Ow. Yeah, it's time to bag. Super effective. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. Fanfi, can you handle this? At least like poke him. Fanfi, it's not Fanfi, it's Fanfi. Can I actually? How about let's just try and capture off the top, because this is getting ridiculous. Come on now. There we go.
Okay.
Inferno. Firefighting. Leer, Ember, Taunt, Fury Swipes. Okay.
One thing you'll notice as well is this is something that I would do differently if we ever get around to it, but it becomes much more painful to do differently, is once we get out of the lowest levels, Pokemon tend to have a lot more options in general. And also that move reminder becomes more valuable, and there's more TMs. So we fixed all the really low-level ones move slots that would otherwise have complete shit.
Yeah.
But we didn't really redo the higher-level ones, because the way you do that in a simple way for the lowest level ones was just, we just gave them extremely low-level move sets that were excellent, because they always learn the last 4 moves, basically.
Essentially,
but doing the mid-level would involve dramatically changing.
Oh yeah, because the options are so much wider at that point. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, absolutely. So I do think that if we ever get around to it, I would like to make really handcraft the mid-level and high-level kits too. But by that point, you have so many TMs, you have so many options, and it's actually kind of the fact that higher-level Pokemon have kind of not as well-tuned or crafted movesets.
Yeah, that Monferno's set was not like terribly exciting, but yeah.
Yeah, but what's interesting about it is, one, it makes TMs more valuable, which is useful because they're a useful thing. But also, it makes your lower-level Pokemon way more interesting than Shred of Hope, which is interesting because these guys have higher levels, but not as good movesets. And by the end game, you have so many tools that it's
you can custom craft a Pokemon at that point. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, just wanted to explain so you don't feel disappointed when you don't see like brilliantly customized movesets that you do with lower level stuff.
Gotcha.
There is one area that you'll get to see a lot of that though.
It does make a great deal of sense. What the? Sap Skipper?
So it used an ability called Sap Sipper.
Is it just like, no, grass doesn't work, goodbye?
Yes, it turns grass into attack boosts.
Damn, okay. Hello, double cross.
So it's better than immune to grass.
Dang. Well, thank goodness I got a guy with Ember. Not gonna... Although I can probably just swap that with Fire Punch or something at this point.
Yeah, you definitely should. Fire Punch is way better than Ember.
Yeah.
But yeah, this thing might be able to kill you right now because even though you're going to resist...
Yeah, I did just feed it a bunch.
Its attack twice, and it's tail whipped you, so you might want to... If it has any attacking moves, you might want to Pokeball it now.
Yeah, this is like... It's time.
Okay.
Come on.
It really wants to one-shot you. Maybe it somehow has no attacking moves. I would be very surprised, but possible.
Possible. Let's find out. Skiddo. Yeah, Sassy.
Oh, hey, double cross.
Tail Whip, Leech Seed, and Worry Seed, and Razor Leaf. So it had options. It was just tail whipping me to death.
Thankfully, Razor Leaf is a... Oh, no, never mind. It's physical, so... Yeah, it just...
Yeah.
We actually got really lucky there. Leech Seed and Razor Leaf are both very good moves, especially Leech Seed. Like, that move is insane.
Prevents sleep by making its ability Insomnia?
Worry Seed is not very good.
No, I'm like, my brain is now starting to be like, okay, what's the theoretical use case here? However...
Yeah, it's actually... It does exist. It's like, if a Pokemon has a really good ability, you just say, no, it doesn't.
That's true. Yeah, that's actually the use case, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We can...
Like, some Pokemon have just insane abilities, like, that turn off all other abilities, or make them immune to things, like Sap Sipper.
Yeah.
And some Pokemon are entirely built around their abilities. And you can also... Some Pokemon have really shitty abilities, and in doubles, well...
Nice.
You can use that on your own Pokemon.
I don't actually need this. I'm just gonna put Monferno in front and run. Actually, I should just probably put Monferno in front in general in this area.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, also, you can always catch another one, so it's much safer. I like to always lead with a Pokemon that I'm not afraid of taking damage.
That's true, yeah. Alright.
In the wild, because sometimes if you... Like, with trainer battles, you always succeed in a run, but controversially, you don't always succeed from running from wild. People have tried to convince me that you should, and they're almost objectively right, but I always kind of... the fact that it's inconsistent is kind of silly, but I just sort of like that wild Pokemon are a bit scarier. I think they're kind of... I just think it's a little... I don't know, I just like the vibe.
And because you can completely skip them if you want anyway, is kind of the other side of that coin. Yeah?
Oh, let me show you a cool thing, by the way. This is something that's super unintuitive, and you wouldn't know this. No one who plays this game knows this. If you can actually, instead of going to your TM slot, you can go to your Pokemon itself, and then click Use Item on it, like Item, Use,
okay,
and then go to your TM bag.
Oh,
only certain ones it can learn.
That's amazing. Hell yeah.
I know, right? Yeah,
that's incredible.
It also works that... Yeah, and also if you do it with... If you go to the memory reservoir that you can relearn moves, it'll also grab every valid TM from your bag in that list.
Ah, that's amazing.
So it becomes a comprehensive list.
This has an aura.
X is correct. It is an excellent quality of life feature.
Let's see. How do we want to... Actually, probably won't. More of a comfort ritual than an actual concern about my save data.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's very funny, actually. I like that. Ah! Thank you.
Facade.
There's more quality of life planned there? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So what did I just get?
So that's a good example also of one of my philosophies for this, for prioritizing early work for this game, which is one of the major reasons why it got done, which was fix it, don't feature it, don't fix it. Which we found that poster for some reason didn't have collision on its sprite, and so we could have like fixed it, or we could make it a secret, and we made it a secret in 2 houses that you've seen already.
Oh,
Facade's very interesting, especially on a certain Pokemon in your party.
yeah. Can you learn it? You can learn it. We're running Rock Smash,
Yeah.
Brick Break. I mean, this is already a good set. Is the problem? I don't know if it.
It is a good set. That is tricky because Facade also is not stab, so it's only like if you did that on a normal type, it would be even crazier. Like Brick Break at 75 is already like a 100 power move, but Facade is 140 effectively.
Under the right circumstances. Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to remove Brick Break. You can always relearn it.
Yeah, Brick Break is neat, but I'm not facing, like, I'm not getting barriered every other step right now, so, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great fighting move for a Pokemon that, it's a good stab move.
Is always going to be on fire, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great... Brick Break's a great stab move, but, like, Facade is just... It's 100. I mean, it hits nearly as hard as Hyper Beam.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think I want to grab at least one more Pokemon. Oh, that's a dungeon entrance if I've ever seen one.
It's amazing what a little environmental design can do.
Sure, okay. Okay. That is intriguing. And nearly dead now. Well, while you're taking a nap... Also, something I was going to say earlier, that the grandpa running around and having, like, a bit and a themed option is, like, very classical Pokemon kind of bit.
Yeah, absolutely. What's funny is he was just supposed to be like, we basically, I think I don't know if it was me or someone else. I remember like someone accidentally like they put him on like fast movement and they didn't know what that meant. I think I went in and I checked it and I said, "What the fuck? He's running around like insanely." And so I decided to like make that his whole thing.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Another example of fix it, don't feature it. That was happened on the very first day of the jam, I think. Yeah, a lot of the game's lore and characters came out of how do I justify this thing, whether it's a sprite limitation or why a character looks like another character, or sometimes a glitch or a mechanic because I wanted it all to make sense in the lore. So while a lot of it came from unexpected places, the result was very intentional. Like, I would always try to make the lore fit together in the end, even if it was inspired in weird places. If it doesn't fit, I would absolutely change it. But if it could inspire something that could fit, then that was cool.
Nice. Okay, you're getting some tools here. 4 potions. Slightly ominous aura. Alright, I've got a shred of hope. I've got a shred of hope that's now completely irrelevant, and 2 that are about to be irrelevant. I need to start... I've also got some sellable items.
It's great how, like, it's not 1,000% perfect, but it's really nice how the Shreds of Hope system encourages anti-hoarding for people who are still who are trying to optimize.
Alright, I think I do want to... They also, since they're a cheatsy revive, I could probably bring back a couple of Pokemon from earlier that are...
Yeah, that is a way to use a level 15 Shred of Hope if you just want to get a Pokemon conscious again. It's probably not that relevant because
Not
Pokemon
right
has
now,
to be,
but...
That Pokemon still has to be an even higher level. But the Shreds of Hope you can use to revive like fainted Pokemon if it's going to make them into a relevant combat level for sure.
Yeah, just kind of want to look at my options here since I don't have a closer PC at the moment. I could have just
you have a memory of flight.
Yeah, I just realized. Got a couple of.
It is the safest form of travel.
All right then. Oh right, the Cubone that I just immediately dropped on its head. Oops, whoops. Yeah, let's. Can I Shred of Hope while it's in the box? No, it's held. No, take that away. All right, shift that for now. I probably don't need 2 Dragon. I think that's all I want to do with that right now. Nice. I don't know if False Swipe is... Oh yeah, I never really got a good look at Growl, Headbutt. No, I see. If you... I'm not really gonna worry about that. Oh, the Bright Fantasy was holding on to a Stardust. They got money to burn, essentially. Alright. Do I have anything else that would be, like, really interesting if I brought it up right now? Nah, we're probably good-ish as we are right now. Alright. Running down... You want another 3, right? Oh, you just need 1 more. So another 2 then, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Stardust. Tiny Mushroom. Pearl. There we go. We got a bunch more money with which to buy potions. Alright. Do I have any water with which to really open up that cave? Probably not. But I want to focus on the area I've made the progress in right now. I kind of want to, like, have a clear through line through that, and then have those tools to attack the other rats, I think, is kind of what I want here.
Yeah, the game does a really good job of keeping kind of 3 to 4 directions or objectives available at all times. So
Yeah.
it makes the game feel like you're always pursuing a minority of the things available to you, which is the minimum possible amount to feel really fucking huge.
Yeah, no, it is. It turns out Brain only needs like 3 or 4 things to look at to be like, holy crap, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yeah, I think we open up with that and see where... Oh, wait. I need to wake up my... Monferno. There we go. Good progress made. Let's go. Thanks for letting me know. Needle taking lantern, huh? Well, Monferno's out.
Yeah, you can always run and reset your leads, don't forget.
That's true, but... of that.
All right.
Super effective. Alright, grassy terrain because it rules. And just keep razor leafing.
Seems reasonable.
Oh, this is gonna be that kind of fight, eh?
Lantern saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Like two misconfusion triggers. This would be that kind of fight, huh?
Yep. Alright, well... Ow. Yeah, this is less than ideal. Haha.
Nice.
That should help slightly.
And so Grassy Glide is another example of a move that uses priority.
Yeah.
Only on the grassy terrain, but usually Click,
Alright,
a priority move is like 40 power, and Grassy Glide has 70, so it's but only priority if the grassy terrain is up. But 70 priority is just
Skiddo broke out of the confusion. Excellent. But yeah,
nice
priority.
job,
Priority is. It works how you think it'd work, essentially. Yeah.
It exactly works how you think it works. Yeah, it's only in weird situations where both sides use
hello.
priority moves.
Well. Yep. Okay. And goodbye.
Not so bad.
Yeah. Hyper potions. Hello. Like that.
I love how satisfying. It's like one of the things is there are so many items you need to give out in a game like this to make people feel good about certain routes or defeating trainers or so on.
Oh, there's a melee defeat over there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a puzzle fight.
And the fact that we can actually make consumables like valuable, make them go, "Oh yeah, 4 potions, thank God, 2 hyper potions, 10."
Honestly,
potions, 20
yeah.
Pokeballs."
There's that 4 potions was like, hey.
Yeah, it's very good.
Alright. Let's give you a couple there. Couple there.
Ashen shards are similar. Like we try really hard to deliver on it, but people even before they know what they're getting for it go like, you know, ashen shards are like their favorite thing to find. It's very much
yeah.
Ashen shards can be anything, even a boat.
Alright, I'm curious about this one. I saw the big one. Kadabra and Eradicate, starting with a Slacking and a Starmie. Right, Truant, that whole thing. I do not have enough Pokemon knowledge to take on a challenge battle, but I'm...
Just read the abilities. Just read the abilities, read the moves.
Facade, Poison Burn around Paralysis, yep. Slack off. Okay. Water Gun, Reflect. Oh, okay, so we have a barrier. Skill swap. Oh! Boost move power button 3 when Pokemon moves last. Right. I think I've seen this combo somewhere else.
Go on.
The skill swap with Truant to let Slacking basically attack every turn and then go to town.
Seems reasonable.
And we have in the back, we have a Rapidash. But the question is... Let's see. Say, let's try and... Beyond the Kadabra, skill swap with slacking. Actually, yeah, no, let's see it. Slack off. Swap with Rapidash. Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Probably going for the Rapidash here.
Seems like a reasonable assumption.
Let's hope we survive this, is basically the hope.
If you lose, there's no consequence.
Yeah. But, you know, I've come this far.
Pretty much no one beats them on the first try. That's, like, not expected. If you do, that's just really cool. Nice.
Starmie now with Truant.
Actually, I'm not sure. Does it have Truant? Check it. Check its ability.
Actually, good point. Oh, it's analytic again. All right.
Yeah, most things reset when they leave the battlefield. I wasn't sure if the skill swap was one of them.
Items are not... Yeah, this is not an item fight. We're probably light screening here.
Ooh, critical. That's rough.
Damn it. Dive. Alright. Alright. Can you only have one berry up at a time? You can't just do both.
No, you can have both. You just can't have two light screens.
So close. I had it.
Yeah, one slack off would have made a difference there.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
should have slacked off.
Right
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect the second dive.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but I had the line.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's sort of one reason why you're not expected to beat them the first time, because you usually have to learn what the opponents have too, and the only way to do that is to play them. In fact, actually, I designed several of the puzzles specifically with like, okay, I figured out the first thing, and oh shit, I've learned now that I've seen what's later in the fight, I need to do something differently in the first thing. So there's sort of like an evolving. It's like often an evolving puzzle where you solve one piece and you learn about the next piece, that changes your solution, so there creates some more depth there. But yeah, it's actually really cool. A lot of people will go through it several times before starting to figure out the interactions, and you just got it from reading it. And, you know, after saying that you don't know enough about Pokemon to start to solve these things.
I saw the Truant skill swap combo in Jello Apocalypse's Pokemon Coliseum streams. Sweet. So,
I mean, that's literally knowing about Pokemon.
Yeah. That's fair.
So one interesting thing about Burn, which you might not be aware of, is that Burn also cuts the attack stat in half unless you have, like... It doesn't apply to Facade. Mm-hmm. Facade ignores it. So it doesn't affect Facade, but you can use it on a physical opponent as well if you want. Like Will-O-Wisp on Slacking for Facade is, I'll just tell you, absolutely a good idea.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it's an interesting thing about Will-O-Wisp is that it's actually the residual damage is like the least important thing of Burn. It's actually the physical attack stack cut in half. That makes it such a useful status effect. But Facade ignores it, and as does Guts.
Right. This whole... Okay, so how do I hit Blastoise that's always diving with Facade? Oh. Maybe? Do I risk that?
Well, it's not really a risk. You can always just reset the fight.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the trap for quick attack. Okay. Voided. Okay.
Yeah, I think like Dig still gets hit by Earthquake. It takes like a lot of damage, but Dive is like underwater.
Alright, well, still a good time to screen. Now that we have more health on Slacking.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, we finally got a solid hit on him.
Yeah, so like they get to dive, after they come back from the dive, they're vulnerable. You also notice that Starmie is faster than Blastoise, though Starmie doesn't have any like aggressive moves.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna punch them after they come up. Again. Two fish splash each other with water. It's not very effective. Boom. All right.
That'll do it.
And that's game, set, and match, isn't it?
Absolutely. Good job.
I do love a good puzzle fight. Because usually, if they're designed well, they're designed in such a way where all the pieces are on the board. Ooh. A Memory of Triumph.
And it's funny that you mentioned, like, you were saying, like, oh, you're not sure you know enough to solve them. It's like, well, one of the major reasons I added them was because I wanted to give people a chance to play around with, like, interesting abilities beyond just hit it hard and strategies, so they can learn, oh, how do I beat certain things? How do I defeat Pokemon that are higher level than me that I can't just brute force, and introduce them to various things. So this one is very much this.
Getting one of these is deeply satisfying, not gonna lie. This is...
Yeah.
And even just like, maybe I won't get all of them, but even just getting one of them is like, well, I have that now.
Mm-hmm. It creates a really fun...
Earth
like, thematically it's great that it, like, you know, it's a memory of triumph, which is really nice. And so it's not just max revive, it remembers, no, I was able to beat this thing, and that feels nice. The other thing about it, though, is it creates a really interesting side activity. So let's say you've just been struggling through like a fight and you've lost a good Pokemon and you're feeling bad and feeling weak. Like, you can actually just make a decision to say, okay, I should go do one of the puzzles that I haven't done yet.
Because it is just like a it's a complete gear shift that doesn't require you to think about the rest of your overworld investment. Yeah. And also then that becomes a mini game to say, like, okay, I can get through this fight losing a good Pokemon, but then I can play something where I have no consequences for loss to get it back. And it becomes this little side quest, like, oh no, I lost one of my legendaries. I'll go do a puzzle to get it back. It creates this little... It's kind of similar to how I used to, when I was running D&D campaigns,
include time travel amulets as these very rare relics that you could go back a week to undo some terrible mistake. But it was often like a much more difficult quest to get the amulet than it was to not fuck up the first thing, potentially.
Yeah.
So you can basically say like, okay, if we really want it, we can accept this problem, or we can go on something really hard to undo the problem. And kind of either way, whether you accepted the consequences or took on the scary thing to undo it, it felt earned.
Nice.
Like, it didn't feel like a cheat that you could undo the mistake, because you were putting out a lot of effort to undo the mistake. And sometimes it was hard enough that you're like, nope, I'll just take the loss.
Fair enough.
That sense of agency is very important. Like, the idea that sometimes, some bad thing happens, you get crit, any number of things can happen. The fact that you could have run often means that if you choose not to run and you choose to take a risk, that's on you. And then, so it feels better. But the other thing about it is choosing to, like, you know what, I could spend a day here and I'm choosing not to. But the moment I want, I can get these Pokemon back. It just feels better.
Yeah. For me, the thing that really gets to me sometimes is I like games that let you feel like you're breaking the curve somehow. That you can do something that lets you jump ahead of where it feels like you should be. And this does that in a couple of really, really kind of neat ways, along with, not just through, like, investing in this sort of, like, overworld progression, but also, through the various side activities of, doing the Memories of Regret, or solving a puzzle that gives you level 23 Pokemon early, the power spikes. This is really hitting that mark for me.
Yeah, it's very satisfying. I'm glad to hear it. And hey, there is that little dark path.
There is. Yeah, I've been actually. I've been feeling like that's something I go to like last, because I feel like it's a deeper, darker place. But since the area keeps on extending further, oh, I see. So never mind then. So I need a cut Pokemon. Okay. Useful information achieved.
Fun fact: this used to just be that used to just be a little bit of a lore thing, but the moment was like you'd go in and you'd learn a little bit of lore and get an item and leave, and
now it's way more compelling.
But that build up with that with the cut and the Glade of the Moon with the and the Spire makes people just go so sad that was all it was. So it was just way too cool. So we added a little bit more. Like, the build-up was always the same since, like, day one. We just like, oh, this looks cool. Then you go in, you get a nice reward, and you get some lore, and you learn what this was. And then, but like, people are like, what? No, I've been looking forward to this for, like, 5 hours. I want it to be more than that. I'm like, okay, fine, we'll make it a bit more. So yeah, I like that area. It's got some cool stuff in it.
Yeah. Let's see. Probably...
Monferno being a Pokemon that's actually quite good in versus the trainers that are in the area that you catch it in is pretty unusual. We don't usually do that, but we needed the Monferno here for other reasons, which you might eventually discover. But also like it's fine. It's like one Pokemon, and it's fun to catch it and then get to keep going with the Pokemon in that area.
Oh, yeah.
Like, generally speaking, we encourage you to go other places with Pokemon you catch, but for lore reasons, it needs to be here, and also for another level design reason, it needs to be here. And it's fine. It's cool. People like Monferno. Yeah.
Rock Smash on a stick. All right, I'm here. I'm here for it.
That's right.
Heracross is no longer necessary, though still very good.
You actually don't need to register it, by the way. It'll just if you just talk to the rock, it'll do it.
It just goes? Excellent. All right.
Yep.
All right, this is...
I saw one player somehow miss that rock smash item, despite going through, like, he got to, like, into this area, then he went back into other stuff, and he went all the way around, and he finally, like, found it, like, when he was looking for his last Ashen Shard in the entire game.
Oh, man.
He also found the rock hammer along the way. He'd been carrying a Heracross around for a while.
All right. How big are you? Snow warning. Okay. Definitely want a different lineup for that.
So one thing I should tell you, because this is a bit of a hack that isn't actually accurate, is that we recently changed the property of hail to actually be the property of snow from the later game series. So it's no longer a damage everybody a little bit.
Yeah.
It's now snow, which just increases the special defense, I believe, of ice Pokemon.
Nice. Okay.
Still does all the other shit that, hey, in like Slush Rush, like in hail, double speed is like there's just a lot of stuff like that. Or Blizzard, for example, has 100% accuracy in snow.
Gotcha.
I
do apologize. I need to take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
I thought I had taken care of that before, but
no problem.
It says no. All right. Let me just... And I'm back.
Welcome back.
So a thought that occurred to me while I was away was that, in your own subtle way, you and the game both also, like, primed me to think about Facade before that Memory of Defeat fight.
Oh, yeah?
Well, with Facade being found in, like, this area, and also setting up the burn combo that we had earlier.
Yeah, it's certainly very possible.
It all worked out very serendipitously.
Oh, yeah, just a little quinky thing.
This guy's got fire types in the middle of the green zone, doesn't he? Oh, worse. Wait, hold on. That didn't... Steelix Metal... Oh, This is less than ideal in it. Okay. What do I have that would take down a Metagross to Steelix? I don't remember anything about steel types. Alright. And I'm not going to look it up.
They resist most things.
Yeah,
but
that's the
not
thing.
fire, ground, or fighting.
Fire, ground, fighting. Oh, well.
Might be some other stuff too, but like I would just Google it. That guy's definitely a little bit scary.
Yeah. Definitely scary. Monferno's turning out to be pretty handy, so let's use a Shred of Hope just to give him a little bit more of an edge. Flame Wheel, I already gave you Fire Punch. I don't think I'm making the most of Taunt right now, so Flame Wheel might be although I don't know. 60 versus 75? That just might not be good right now. It doesn't make a good choice at all right now. Might just be a good idea also get a PowerPoint refresh. What was used as a base? I assume asking about the...
You're asking about the ROM hack? As in, like, what... Let's just confirm that to Pulsar. Are you asking, like, whether this was Emerald or something?
Isn't this like an RPG Maker kit or something like that?
Yes, it is. It is an entirely original. It was based on Gen 8 mechanics primarily, but it doesn't use Dynamax or anything. It is heavily. It has megas and similar as well. It's an original.
It is to say, it's an amalgamation that was put together through another very popular tool for making
Indeed.
Pokemon games in RPG Maker. A framework. I'm guessing you're... Yeah.
Yeah. It's tricky. I can't really compare it to any existing game, unfortunately, but it's just trying to be its own very, very original thing. Yes, Ayaka. She's interesting because she's quite challenging for an early fight, but she's very cheap to challenge, and her cards are really good. So she's an interesting routing option. Like, do you go after her early because she's cheap, and you get good cards, but is she... do you ignore that? It's also cool because the guy you met earlier, if you might remember, he used a mixture of, like, Bug, which is good against Psychic, and Poison, which is weak to Psychic. So you can kind of go in either order. And there's other guys, too. Yes, to Pulsar, it is RPG Maker. RPG Maker, it's Pokemon Essentials. I'll, actually, ads might still be going. I'll just type the answer.
Oh, there's a PC here, okay. I'll give it one more shot because I can't resist a card game, clearly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had some good advantages there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's tricky, but ooh, that's good. And remember, like, if you capture it now though, she might try to capture it back. So you might want to leave it on the field for a little bit.
Yeah,
and play something that you can easily recapture later to set up a double capture. Like, I might be considering playing something in the bottom middle here.
Yeah.
Probably not the Pikachu, but because that's like good at capturing. But like something real, maybe a grass, because you can use Charmander to maybe double capture it. It's tricky because you want to capture this Kadabra and whatever you capture on the side. I don't know. Could also do something else.
Let's just make a move and see what happens. Yeah.
Seems reasonable. Okay, cool. So yeah, you could do a nice double capture here.
Yeah. Although the Bulbasaur would then be vulnerable to a capture from the right.
True. But I think if you double capture with the Persian maybe in the bottom left here.
Yeah, this is a...
The Persian is then like safe. And you can potentially use that Pikachu. The direct shift plate does move away from you, but
yeah,
that's cool. You can actually hide a card in the bottom right here.
That is true. I could. Losing the matchup just doesn't mean I'm captured in return. It just means I'm
right. It's only when you play. So yeah, I think I would. If it was me, I think I'd hide something in the bottom right here, just because it's an excuse to play a bad card.
Ha ha!
Very nice.
Scammed out with bad cards in good places. That's how we like to see.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, there's a surprising amount of depth, isn't there?
Yeah.
I was very surprised. The thing is, Pokemon Essentials already has a triple triad game, like, pre-built. It doesn't have the typing thing, and it also doesn't have draw random cards from a selection of 10, and then also there's no deck editing thing.
Mm-hmm.
You should definitely edit your deck currently to trim out some of the bad cards now.
Yeah.
But it was very easy for us to, like, take what was already like a functional engine and then turn it into a good game. Like, Triple Triad's good. The base mechanics are really nice. It just, gets a bit of a bad reputation sometimes for people that like, because you pick like you're the same, you have to like manually pick the cards every battle. It could just be a numbers game, but once you add the Pokemon typing system to it, it adds some real nice nuance.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact: the way that we built the deck system, like the deck editing system, is really funny because it's such a hack. Like, I felt like you really needed to have a deck editing system, not just put everything in a collection before a battle. Mm-hmm. And the way we did that, we also wanted to have a deck that you could like draw a random hand from every battle and not just pick every card, 5 cards from your collection every time, which was annoying. And also, there's no RNG there at that point. There's no variance. So to do that, because there wasn't any internal system, and Ben did not want to put a whole deck building system together for a small little addition to the game that ended up being this really cool alternate storyline within the game. Because we wanted to sort of put together as in like a week as a surprise from Ruben as he came back from his honeymoon, that there was a whole card game in our game now.
Nice.
And so the hack was very funny. The deck is actually a store event. The collection is actually a store event.
Oh, nice.
Because we had a way to sell cards to the player. So instead of that, now you can you basically buy cards from your collection. Your deck is actually your collection.
It's
and the card binder is actually a store, and it sells you or buys you for free the cards for $0 each.
Yep. If that's how you make it work, that's how you make it work.
Yeah. It worked. It was great. It was one of those things where it's like, man, we really, it'll take like a week or two to add this. And it's like, or it's in. Like it's just like it's in it. If we did this, it would be in like 10 seconds. Or
the hack works and we can move on with our lives. Yeah.
Yup.
Excellent. All right. So I've got some an ice guy down there and a steel guy over here. So we're looking real good here. I don't have like a huge amount of fire, and fire is the answer to both of those, and grass is the not answer to both of those. Grass and bug are not happy with either of those matchups. So this is the part where the game is like, hey, do you maybe want to explore another route? Maybe. Come back with some tools that aren't grass, maybe.
Yeah, that guy is. There's definitely some scary shit. That's definitely true.
Or I could
you got some gatekeepers.
Or I could just like burn a bunch of grass Pokemon that I can recatch later. I mean,
Potentially.
I also don't know.
There's other things to explore.
Yeah, there's other things to explore, and this might be the game signaling pretty hard that this is a good time to come back later and go stomp some other routes and see what other options I can get. Yeah,
options.
I don't have a cut yet, so I can't explore that glade.
Yes, Pulsar is correct. It was tied to an RPG with a strange magic system. Drawing magic is very interesting. Mm-hmm. So I wanted something that was a little like Gwent in this game, where this game has a very dark, oppressive, and resource-strapped tone. So once we really got that core done, I wanted to put more elements of light in it and more alternative activities from that really limited experience. So we started adding the puzzle battles in, which was a very different experience, and we added I wanted a Gwent-like minigame in that you could take a break and maybe win some money or just chill. And also, those people who play the card game are much more friendly. They're more willing to talk to you, so you have a different emotional tone. So we started layering in these alternate experiences and like wandering characters who can occasionally be nice to you, to be a bit of a break from the unrelenting resource puzzle of the core game.
There we go.
I'm not sure if you know, Pulsar, but the way this game works is you do not gain levels in battle at all.
Oh, 24-28. I had completely missed that too. Never mind. No, that's forbidden.
Yeah, that's a little scary.
Okay. Yeah. No, we're not doing that with anything caught here. But what's down here is more reasonable.
So the thing is that you don't gain levels in battle. You cannot train up your Pokemon, and you can there's only 13 days till the end of the world. And every time you rest, which is like a Poké Center equivalent, a day passes. So you have very limited resources, very limited healing, and your main way you're supposed. But however, whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokeball fully heals it. So you are heavily encouraged to catch new Pokemon to change up your team and evolve your strategy. So it's a Pokemon game built around catch to progress instead of grind to progress. So very different experience, much more Persona-like in some ways, and to mix it with an open world Metroidvania thing, and it's a lot of fun in my opinion. So yeah, follow me is priority redirection mode.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Huh. Fine, you get the facade. And then you get the fire punch anyway. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Fine. I don't have a cannon I can charge at that yet.
These gatekeepers.
Yeah, they're serious. In a good way. Alright, so that is kind of that for this route. This is at least, like, without involving some very advanced trickery, which, again, I am not predisposed to. This is the soft gate here. I've explored as far as I can reasonably go. I did get that puzzle fight. That's an achievement I can take to the bank. And I got some new Pokemon, some 20 plus, some 18 pluses. So
and the Rock Hammer, which is nice.
Oh yeah, so I don't need to worry about keeping
you can replace
Heracross
the Rock
alive.
Smash with Brick Break.
Oh, that's true. Actually, yeah, that's true. I don't need to keep. Do I have Brick Break on TMs? I don't think I do, actually. I don't have Brick Break on TM right now. I don't think yeah, I didn't. So I'll just have to replace it with something else that's better. I can put Rock Tomb, Bullet Seed, Rock Blast, or U-Turn on it. Just a second. I can't get out of my room and wasn't supposed to do that. Alright. What's Rock Blast for this? Rock Breaker's probably fine for now, just to keep a fighting move on it. I don't have a fighting TM right now. That's better.
Seems reasonable.
Alright, so let's fly back to town. Oh, Celebi can go do a bunch of things, huh?
That's right.
Yeah.
In fact, there's 3 specific things.
And you can't redo a statue, so you can't.
You certainly cannot.
So you can't get another Celebi. All right. Well, we'll keep that in mind for later. All right. Let's. Okay. Well. Okay. I'm gonna talk to this guy first. Ah, geez, starting off strong, huh? Poison... Psychic?
You can cap it, though.
Yeah, I can.
Psychic does beat poison. It's a bit risky, because he'll be able to recapture you. You might want to wait for that.
Yeah, that's...
Also, it's worth noting, like, you're only ever going to play 4 cards per round, so one of your cards will not get played. You don't need to think too far ahead, but it's worth, looking for opportunities for when something's going to be useful, or just think, yeah, it's probably not the one I'm playing this round.
Alright. Ah, well. Anyway. I don't have any electric bombs I can throw at the Dragon Priest just yet. Since I went down here earlier, let's see if I can push a little further now. The sand will never swallow me, person who's about to get swallowed by sand.
Yeah, I think you're... the days of running for like a level 7 Starmie are behind you. It's very satisfying this game as well to getting that experience of you're pushing, it's getting harder and harder into a direction, and finally you kind of rubber band back the other way with this whole extra momentum now because you've gone so deep in one direction.
Yeah.
And that really is fun for replayability because different areas feel very different depending on when you tackle them.
Yep. Alright, this was why I backed off in the first place. Oh no, level 7! All I've got are 5s! Time to run! Energy powder, alright. Oh no. What if we fished?
Yeah, I mentioned that before.
Hello, Kingdra. Right, I should probably not be running Monferno in front right now. Getting pumped. Oh, well. Probably shouldn't be running Rillaboom in front either. It's a little too strong for this zone. Cottony, though. A Chinchou. Oh, there we go. Critical hit for 5. Oh no. Actually, well, I think we'll probably just Pokeball off the top here. I was almost right.
That basically counts. Yeah, Chinchou is interesting because it's one of the water Pokemon. It's very funny that, like, as I'm just sharing fun facts about Pokemon. Like, it's not expected that most people know this. Again, it's like there's so many options that you either discover some as you go, puzzles teach you some anyway, or you just happen to find a Pokemon that you know about eventually. But one of the interesting things about this Pokemon is that's water electric, which is a very interesting type combination for obvious reasons.
Oh yeah.
But also, it's one of the only water Pokemon that can learn Volt Absorb. It's an ability that it can get. You
mean this one?
Yeah, exactly. So which is a little interesting.
Okay, so this is a very potentially useful tool for later. All right. I gotta send to PC for now. Because I kind of need to stock up on water types anyway. A 15 Kingdra, here we go. Darn. Doubled a turn where nothing happens.
There we go.
See, it's a Pokemon battle about nothing.
Yeah. It's very good that you have Prankster, because Kingdra is very, very fast. But it's very focused.
I've been there. Just hyper fixated.
Yeah. Kingdra is kind of a monster in terms of its stats. Usually it's like the third evolution of, Horsey. So it's like Horsey, Seadra, Kingdra.
That is true. That is kind of high for...
It's Water Dragon as well.
It is Water Dragon. This is kind of a monster, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So focus energy. We have Dragon Breath on deck. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. And it can also Yon's quite good. And focus energy with its sniper ability is interesting. Kingdra, I believe, can also learn Swift Swim, which doubles its speed if it's raining. I don't think you have any way to cause rain, but there's always rain on the beach.
Yeah.
There are ways to cause rain in the game. The battle make a combi movie later. I don't know what you mean.
Pulsar usually makes very oblique references, and I usually just ignore them if I don't get it.
Good to know.
Do I want to add this to the party right now? Probably. Currently is kind of taking a role if I need a psychic right now. Let's send Skiddo back. That's probably a good haul for fishing. Shred of Hope level 10. If you use a Shred of Hope on a Pokemon that is lower level, does it just not work, or can you, like, cheat out a revive that way?
Hey, what on... Sorry, I don't think...
If you can you use a Shard of Hope on a Pokemon that is higher level than the Shard?
I don't think you can, no.
Okay.
I think it just doesn't have any effect.
Fair enough. Oh! Thank goodness I decided to check out the weird rock. Alright. What is your deal? Sailor drowned, okay. Oh, one Razor Leaf wasn't enough? How about two?
There we go.
Wait, why two surfs?
I mean, better than one.
I suppose. Alright.
Also, the Pokemon both have Water Absorb, which means they heal each other when they hit each other.
God, oh, that explains it. That's why that's alright.
Yeah, if you run into this with like a level 15 team, they just nuke you.
They just yeah, this is one casualty is probably an acceptable loss here.
Mm-hmm.
Sir?
It's pretty common that
it's a 1-2 punch. All right.
Oh yeah. Also, this is a fun troll. A lot of people see it's really far away to the right, so they try to walk past him.
Yeah, no,
Like,
this,
if they're
this,
right on the
this,
edge of the
yeah,
screen.
no, I would never expect this to work in a million years. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that on a few times. I made them wonder, can I maybe get by? Aw.
See, this guy is handling the apocalypse appropriately.
I was very tired when I wrote that line, but I also like to break a few things. It makes sense. Like, Ludicolo is just a funny Pokemon, so like, who would own a Ludicolo?
Yeah. It's
Like,
a
I
duck.
found a duck. I put a hat on it.
Yeah. Oh, weather ball, huh? Well, there goes my Heracross.
Yeah, these guys are kind of nasty.
You don't say.
Yep. Ludicolo also has Swift Swim. It can hit pretty damn hard. Also, it's a water grass type, which makes it, challenging. Seismitoad's kind of a monster, which is why it's only level 13.
Yeah. Let's see if Curly can help here. Oh, there we go. Okay, what is it about Weather Ball?
So, what do you mean by what is it?
I
Like,
don't.
how does it work?
I don't understand why it's insta-killing my team.
Oh, well, so Weather Ball is a 50 base power move. That's normal type, I believe. But if there's a weather up, it doubles power and it becomes the weather type. So because there's rain on the field, which also boosts water moves in general, Weather Ball is hitting for 100 base power, boosted by like another 50% because it's rain. Also, it's stab because Ludicolo, and so it's a very hard hitting move.
Oh, I'm gonna grass slide this guy to death.
Now you've learned Weather Ball is cool.
Yeah, wow. Be gone with your duck with a hat. There's a joke there. Okay. Bunch of TMs here. Took a few casualties just getting through that.
Yeah, it's a spicy fight.
Let's see, what do I have in the way of shreds? Could I, maybe? It won't have any effect, darn. Thought maybe I could use a 20 on a 20. No such luck. Goodbye, Heracross, you were truly great.
For now. Once you get level 25 Shred of Hope, or
Yeah.
you can use that Revive, you can always get it back.
Yeah.
But, hey, might be time to try out some other Pokemon, too.
Yep. Yep. Let's see if there's any good replacements in here, since we had to get past those trainers to get here. Hello, Clonger? Okay.
Yeah, Clonger is pretty cool. It has a move that it really shouldn't have, that we added, the player who was able to beat the Nuzlocke. The one player who's ever been able to beat a Nuzlocke. We granted a wish for when he beat it on normal mode and when we beat it on perish mode. He was able to do it on both, actually. And one of his was, because he loves Clonger, but Clonger has this ability that makes like all its pulse moves like do a lot more damage, but it gets no good pulse moves, was to give it Origin Pulse, which is a legendary exclusive pulse move.
Oh,
Usually it's like
boy.
the signature move of Kyogre. So people get hit by it when they're catching it in the wild, like, why the fuck does Clutcher no Origin Pulse? And it's just a very funny moment.
Alright. Yeah, I was never gonna get that Pulsar. Yeah, that's a set. I might as well put him in the party because everyone else is dead. Meryl. So, gee whiz, you go through all that, and your reward is a level 15 grassy area. Okay.
Indeed.
That sure is something.
But there's some other stuff.
Yeah, got a bunch of TMs out of the deal, yeah.
Yep, one of those TMs is extremely good. And, like, Endure can do some shit. In double battles, especially. There is no Protect TM in this game. Endure is the best you get.
Gotcha.
The Pokemon learn Protect naturally, which makes them a bit special. But Endure is your... Like, normally, most Pokemon in VGC... Bit of it, there are exceptions, but most Pokemon in VGC have only 3 move slots because they have Protect. But Protect is a bit too exploitable in an AI world.
Yeah.
So Endure is like, all right, if you want to try to bait an attack with a Protect move, that's fine, but you're going to take damage. And so Endure is that thing. And there's also a puzzle here.
Yep, there is a puzzle here, yeah. Oh no, I've been charmed.
You said that in a very James Bondian tone. Like, just sort of like dapper. Oh no, I've been charmed. It was great.
Thank you. Alright, now that I've poked you a little bit, will you please get in the ball?
That was a bit less Bondian, not
Nah.
un-Bondian.
This is Shuckle over again. There we go. Yep. Bounce as a flying move is a very interesting concept. Never seen that before. I some of this is probably later generation stuff that I just never got exposed to.
Yeah, that one's one of them.
Alright.
Like, people wanted to do, like, fly mechanically, I guess, but it didn't make sense for, like, them to have wings. So, like, well, they bounce!
I'm gonna grab a little more of the variety in here and then move on. A Marsh Stomp. Now we're talking, question mark? Can we poke just hard enough? No. Okay. Rillaboom is just too powerful. Palossand. Palisand.
Yeah, it's a cool Pokemon.
Yeah. I do like the general concept of, like, this is something you come across in your day-to-day life, but whoops, it's a Pokemon. Really? mean, they all kill children. That's half the point. Double cross.
Yeah. I mean, come on. That's not even necessarily a bad thing. It depends on the child. Like if it's Hitler, people time travel for that shit.
I wouldn't. I'm not gonna go that far, but you do you.
I mean, like I'm just saying, like if you're killing like if Palisand is killing baby Hitler, I gotta give it up to Palisand.
Hello, cast form. It's been some time. Always curious about a Pokemon with a gimmick, especially in this ecosystem. Barely entertained the thought of getting into the ball.
Yeah, they're a bit stubborn sometimes. Those silly cast forms.
Okay. You have a freeze move. Alright, you just made a case of why you're getting into the ball! Alright. What is your deal? Ah! You have the weather ball! Water gun, ember,
yep.
powder snow, and weather ball. All right. So this is the weather combo, and
yeah,
so much more.
Stats aren't great, but it's a very fun little gimmick Pokemon. Like it's, we actually do some interesting stuff later that is inspired by Castform. I won't spoil it. But Castform is like a huge fan favorite Pokemon that's like just not that good, but it's cute early game.
Yeah. Here we go.
But yeah, it's a cool Pokemon. This one changes like the Castform has its whole thing is that whatever the weather is, it turns to that type. And so Weather Ball hits really hard, and it's always you can adjust. It turns into water in the rain, and it turns into a sun form in the sun, etc.
I want this Marshtomp because it seems like a decently heavy hitter.
Yeah, Marshtomp's real good. Another Pokemon that can naturally learn Rock Smash, in fact.
And has Rock Smash, in fact.
Yes, that's another reason to go do this a bit early. Like, it's another way to get a Rock Smash Mon for a slightly different routing.
Gotcha,
but Marshtomp is just a really good Pokemon. A Water Ground is a fucked up type combination.
Alright, so I gotta get in front of this thing.
Because it's actively immune to electric.
Ah, yes. I'm already confused, buddy. In more ways than one. Cool.
The funny thing is I keep like checking Twitch chat and not necessarily knowing when the most recent message is because I'm watching your own screen for a bit earlier time.
Yeah.
So I just keep seeing, it kills children! I'm like, I was like, oh right, the same message as before. Like, so it's this random message, and we're talking about like, I am a little bit confused. It kills children! Okay.
Yep. Alright, let's see what this puzzle's like. Memory of Drowning, Wingull and a Pelipper, Flying Water, and we have a Shiftry, Bellossom, and a Charizard and Torkoal waiting in the wings, so basically lovely. Alright. Doubles Pokemon Speed and Sunshine, okay. Absence foes fierce when it flies up in the sky. Okay, okay. Attack that hits first makes the target flinch. So, okay.
Yeah. Fake out is, so it's a priority 1 move, but it only works first turn that it's on the field in battle. It's a very good doubles move.
Yeah, okay. So that's pretty strong. The heavier the target, the greater the damage. Uh-huh. But the fact that they're water and flying and higher level regardless is very interesting. Now that I've achieved that, what the hell am I doing? Double speed, so we're probably moving first. You have Protect, which is an interesting choice. Flip turn. Okay. I mean, that's something.
Yeah, Amistar is water ground, so
that
typing,
just
but, so water rock, but yeah.
So that
was gonna type it.
That was a very serendipitous sort of thing there. All right.
That was a 4x damage, but Pelipper comes back, so now the rain's back up.
Oh, so I need to be okay.
This is what's called Weather Wars.
Ah, boy. All right, so. Oh, good.
It's your old puzzle friend.
Yeah, Blastoise always makes a good puzzle opponent.
So far, 100% of the puzzles contain Blastoise.
Yeah.
Or, to use the French pronunciation, Blastoise.
Trying to do here. Fake out won't work here. Oh. Well... maybe?
Feel free to talk through your thought process a bit more.
Yeah, sorry, I'm basically making guesses here. Yeah.
Yeah, but go on. Just feel free to like describe what you're thinking.
Figure protect while they're going after the high value target of Torkoal was the correct move there. Then I probably need to switch in Charizard. Grass Knot on Blastoise is working shockingly well, so I'm just gonna keep doing that for a bit. Oh, that was a bad idea. Never mind. Charizard is kind of supposed to be the backup, the cannon in the back, so that's not gonna be good. Shiftry, because you can at least fake out once you're back in. Yeah, wasn't even gonna get the chance there. Alright, Torkoal, make it sunny again, and see if we can get anything out. No, you don't. Yeah, not quite.
So close, though.
Yeah, no, shockingly kind of in there.
Especially for your first time, that was crazy.
Unless it just works!
Holy shit! I can't believe it!
Unless I'm just nice.
Jeez, that was crazy. People spend time on that one. Like, the first one you did is like kind of an introductory puzzle to build some confidence, but that one's not easy.
This one was kind of a moderate one. Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, this one's not. This one has no set like pattern. This is actually just a. I'm gonna give you some interesting weather Pokemon. I'm gonna give them some tricky weather Pokemon.
Yeah,
and
that one
have to
was
figure that out.
That one was less assemble this puzzle and more just like, here's your tools. This is a toolbox. This is your project. Let's go.
Exactly, and it's just a really fun way to teach like some of the cool shit you can do with weather.
But yeah, definitely like the key one there is just like, hey, Torkoal's entrance ability is your win condition.
Exactly, and like the fact that the Pelipper uses Flip Turn means that it's constantly resetting rain. You have to dance around that.
Yeah.
And then you want to switch out Pokemon to reset Fake Out and also to reset Leaf Storm, attack drops, and so on. Yeah. There's a lot of cool shit going on.
Yeah, that was very much a switching helps kind of fight, and I'm honestly surprised I got the first try. I honestly I scammed the hell out of that. Also swapping out to Refresh Protect, and yeah, that's
good shit, man.
So that's why Protect is like goated, right? That's
yeah, exactly.
It's like if I win this coin flip, your turn doesn't count.
Yes, that's one of the things where it is fundamental. Like it used to be right next to the the thing that also where you got Protect. So it was kind of like, hey, I'll give you a Pokemon with Protect if you don't know how good this is yet. But Endure is similar. It just means that you live on 1 health. So if you try to blank the opponent's turn, you still take a bunch of damage. Yeah. So it's not 100% free, but it's still very good. And if you see a Pokemon that has a Wild Protect Learn set, worth considering just for that alone, frankly.
Yeah, honestly.
I also like that we kind of removed some of the more common tools that people use, because we expand we actually give them better options than you can usually do, so that we break the core combat, like the learn sets we talked about last time. But we also occasionally, remove some of the most common tools. So we like to say, yeah, your competitive knowledge applies if you have it, but you can't just run the latest VGC set. You gotta some of if you want Protect, some Pokemon have it, but not all your Pokemon have it. So if you want to do that type of shit, you totally can, but your tools are more limited. You can't just do that to everything, and it encourages creativity without forcing you too far out of your comfort zone necessarily.
Yeah, it's a nice, healthy ecosystem as far as I've seen so far. I quite like it.
Thank you.
It's important to have a thing, you don't say. It just works. Oh, thank goodness. Some numbers I can deal with. Unless this is also fake out, but I think he's only got 2, so. Well, how's that thing working out for you? Ooh, X special tank, alright. Hold on, I can circumvent you, so what's your deal? Something happened in the Deepwood, eh? Oh, I guess it's just really more just a branch, so you can do either one. That's adorable. Ready to help. Oh, doesn't affect. Oh. Right. Dragons and fairies. Fine, 2 bubble beams to the face. Alright. As for you... What kind of idiot uses their items before the final boss? A Wimpod. Double Cross is excited by the appearance of Wimpod.
Absolutely. I also really like how this game effectively, it doesn't, because you end up going back to areas that you bounced off of originally, it kind of gives a lot of the satisfaction of a Dark Souls game, in Dark Souls 1 of, people don't like being forced to backtrack, but when you actually, Dark Souls 1 does force you to backtrack, it feels really good, because you just get to go through areas that you already know, you get to wipe them out, you're higher level, you understand it better, you're better at the game, and you just get to feel really satisfied. Something I don't like about the later Dark Souls games as much is they don't do that as much, so you don't get that sense of real mastery. You sort of feel like you've survived one area, now you're in a new hard area. Yeah. And what's nice about this is it doesn't require you to actually refight things you fought before, but because you're at such a higher level, you just get that sense of, look how far I've come, because I'm now smashing things that I kind of bounced off of earlier.
A capsule allows a Pokemon with 2 abilities to switch between these abilities when it is used. Okay. That is a brand new concept to me.
Yeah, so basically, it's actually pretty simple at its core. All it's saying is, like, so you like Pokemon can have it depends. Most Pokemon have 3 abilities. They have 2 abilities you can find naturally in the wild, and they have a hidden ability that you can only get with what's called an ability patch, which lets you get a rare ability. But ability capsule changes between the 2 main abilities. So if you know a Pokemon has a special ability and you don't want to try to keep recatching it to get it, like that Volt Absorb example, you could use the ability capsule to switch it. If you know they have a certain rare ability, you could use it to switch it. If you don't, if you get an ability patch, to switch the hidden ability. If you don't know what that is, don't fucking worry about it.
Ooh. Cool, cool. Speaking of, got a new body of water to check. Oh, Kingdra. Oh, wait, we've already got a Kingdra. Alright. How dare you take 4 points of HP off? Alright. So we have this guy who's just occupying a little corner to himself, which is very conspicuous. I also have a cave down
A little
bit. Did I not? Surely I did. Uh-huh. You don't say.
Submit a bug report, I guess.
Yeah, like I don't know better.
This always gets a what the fuck reaction. I put this in without a little bit of a simpler version, without telling the other devs about it and let them find it. Then Ben found it, was like, what the fuck, I love it, and he added like some more effects to it.
Oh, that doesn't even have collision. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Alright. Ah, there's the ability patch. Well. Fuck. We're doing this now. Hello, Gumi. I mean, we're here now, we might as well. Five question marks is the proper response. Heal status problems if it's raining. So, Wow. So, speaking of protect.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, send to the PC. Okay, this feels like... Ooh, Ashen Shard. Alright, yeah. 3 Ultra Balls, which are... Oh boy.
It's funny how they very much feel like a consumable item, like, ooh, Ultra Balls, because it's like, you don't have access to them yet, and that can really make a big difference in a wild encounter, because it can make the difference between, like, losing a Pokemon while catching something or not.
Yeah. A Dino. Nah, you'll get in there. You're level 7. You're not... And these are technically great balls. thanks to the upgrade, so you're not too good for these. Come on. If I poke you, you die, so we gotta kind of have to do it this way. There we go. Yeah, I guess we might as well. Alright. Uh-huh. Oh, it's... You've got to be kidding me.
Thought you'd enjoy that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate this a hell of a lot, but... Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Alright, you just wanted like one more Ashen Shard, right? Huh. Rusty badges. Okay.
Yeah, it's good shit. It can even be both.
Just a full universal player upgrade. Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Ashen Shards are not messing around.
They are not.
Alright, well, that was an experience that we all had. Of course. Naturally. Well, thank goodness I got the ability patch while I was there and didn't somehow miss it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What is your deal up here, sir? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This feels like there's a theme.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine. They're like level 8.
Yeah, no, it's great.
It's fine.
It's just all suspiciously round Pokemon.
That's probably nothing.
It's probably nothing.
Like that one's not round. It's like a dagger, like a curved dagger. It's like a fork.
Ah! Yeah, what am I sending out to face this? I wonder.
I mean, that probably was a one-time thing.
Yeah, no, yeah, just you know, just one little explosion. It'll never happen again.
Definitely not. I don't even know why we're still talking about it.
Yeah, no, clearly the moment has passed.
Mm-hmm. Read the room.
Ah! Oh, that was fun. See you on Street Fighter V, everybody.
That guy is a very memorable trainer for the community.
Yeah. For my trouble, we get a fortress.
Yeah, it's worth.
Yeah, no, it's, you know, nothing I wasn't able to afford to sacrifice here, but you know.
Yeah, it's also a very fun Pokemon. It's a very fun trainer for the replay to know about because that's a very early evolved level 20 Pokemon. And
yeah, and all you have to do is survive like 3 rounds.
Yeah, it's a very fun puzzle. It's a very fun guy to just get like sucker punched by, and like I've seen like professional Pokemon players who have played this game have gotten just like wrecked by this guy. Like they've lost a day to him before sometimes if they come here early, and they're like, "What?" And then they just come back, and they But then but then you come back and either you run and take a lot of damage, or you come back and then you can outsmart him.
that problem never stops being like fascinating to deal with. 6 Pokemon, all are who going to explode. Solve my riddle.
Yeah, it's a very fun riddle. It's like, well, like it's not hard to figure out, but there's a lot of ways to do it. It just makes it
and of course
totally
it's a sturdy fortress, naturally.
Yeah. It's just a very fun thing.
Eat the berry. Okay. Oh, interesting. Hazard clearer. Interesting. The slower the user, the greater the damage. Intriguing. And now we are the ones who explode. I brought a bomb.
And usually that has 250 power. But HTTP said he decided to buff it. I asked why, and he said, as a treat.
Explosion can be 40% stronger as a treat.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's like, they have limited healing. Let's make it really, really tempting. Like, they're probably going to be exploded on more often than they're going to do it exploding, and it's like even better.
Oh, this is a trainer you can sneak around.
Yes. He's like, I didn't say who the treat was for, Dan.
Oh man, that was something and a half. Cool Pokemon become the explosion. You don't deserve these Pokemon. I beg to differ. Do you know what I've been through? Oh, we have an Intimidator, yeah. Alright. Oh, Tailwind, huh?
Tailwind's very good. It doubles their speed.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, Good doubles move. Not a bad move in general, actually.
Yeah. We have a big red button here, and I gotta make sure not to press it. My bug is gonna be terribly special here. Oh, jeez. There we go. All right. Thank goodness. Gotta say, grassy terrain has been doing pretty good work for this so far.
It's really good.
What the actual hell was that?
Yeah, Liquidation's a very nasty attack.
Oh boy, okay. Well, that's a lot of players on the ground right now. Probably a good time to head back and evaluate my box. we got? Right. The water zone is not ideal, but that's at least something for now. Liquidation Chapter 11, I see. Well, hello, Mega Punch. TM00. I see. Congrats on the shiny? What? What? I'm guessing one of the box Pokemon was a shiny. Alright, let's see if this patch of grass has some good stuff. It has actually pretty decent stuff. Let's go. Problem is, real bit is
Double
going
X,
to absolute.
did he get a shiny and I didn't notice? I've been handling some stuff on the side as well. So like I've been listening, but I haven't always
The
had the stream
Graveler?
up, like...
The Graveler having the
Oh.
star mark, maybe? I don't know.
Ah, I see. Got it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Does the star mark mean shiny, or?
Yes, it does. If you look at the Graveler's color, it is a alt color as well.
It was a slightly different shade, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is
like
that
yellow.
is that standing Graveler always shiny, or?
So that one is.
Okay.
In order to make... So, like, I made a lot of the event Pokemon, like the guaranteed ones, shiny, in order to do several things. In order to just sort of make them feel more special and distinct, and to indicate, hey, guys, this Pokemon's a bit special. It might have really good moveset, or be good in some other way. You should really check the shit out. And also, it just shocks people. They're like, what? I found a shiny? Like, it calls their attention, so it accomplishes every goal. There are normal shinies that you could find in the game as well, at, like... I think the standard Gen 8 shiny rate, and there is other ways as well to get them. It was really funny because I actually found like a wild Pokemon I could find in the gift, and it was shiny wild. I'm like, no one's gonna believe me.
Nice. Oh, Marshtomp.
He's just a silly Strump.
Although probably 15 is actually not really high enough for my needs right now, so I'm not gonna bother. Let's send Skiddo out front instead of that. Slightly less power differential to actually do some pokes. Okay, so this is essentially the same as the other patch of grass on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can dig it. I might as well send COD before. Unless it decides to just harden its way out. Well. I'm in your Rock Tomb, you're in my Leech Seed. Let's find out who wins this battle of attrition. Sand Tomb, rather. Cool. Shoot, I might not win the battle of attrition if we let this play out for 20 turns. Really? Basic Pokeball 2 is not good enough for you, huh? Well, getting a little bit further down each turn, so might as well. Hey. I don't know if I have like a strong stat as a player on the bench right now, so that's into PC. Oh, geez, it's been over 2 hours already. Eesh. Does not feel like that.
That's a good sign.
Another cast form. Another pile of sand. There we go. That's a... the one before was 17. That's nice. But might as well grab it.
Seems legit.
Let's try and leech seed so we can at least get some pokes going. Uh-oh. Love getting crit on a day.
Origin Pulse, yeah, that's that scary move I was mentioning.
You don't say. Well then.
It very much fits in the theme. It was done as a wish granted for the
Wait, this is
Nuzlocke player, but it very much fit. But I was willing to do it because it very much fit the theme of just being another thing that you just don't. That's like a surprising, terrifying, delightful surprise.
Lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Phanpy is a ground type, so that's gonna be a bit rough.
Yeah.
Castform's gonna turn to water though.
Come on. I'm just gonna spam this? Really?
I mean, it's by far its best move.
Yeah. Worth it. I don't care.
Yeah, I support this message.
Alright, what is your deal? Mega Launcher. You don't say.
So yeah, that's sort of why, yeah. Yeah, read Origin Pulse, it's so ridiculous.
The user attacks the opposing team with countless beams of light that glow... Okay, so 110, 85. And then...
Yeah, 110 base power. It is boosted by its launcher, and it hits the entire opposing team.
Yikes.
So it's so it's good in doubles, and very unlikely to miss both of them. I mean, it happens, but, you know, it's not 85% to miss both.
So many corpses filling the box now. Alright, I think that's probably worth, let's save that for... At the very least, it's interesting. That using that rest is more and more tempting now. I only have 29 potions.
Yeah, so you can always buy more though. You're getting a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm actually doing pretty good for
and like
cash.
you've actually still come out ahead. Like Rillaboom and Monferno are still around. You have Fortress now. Like you've got new toys, and there's some more.
Phanpy is eminently replaceable. So.
Absolutely, and you haven't actually explored the north yet.
That's true. Yeah, no, I've got plenty of options. Just you know, having a little fun with my luck here. Should probably
like fun.
I should probably since these two are uniques, I should probably put them in the box and pull out a couple and fill it with a couple others. My other Meryl is dead. This might actually be a good idea.
So like my other car is a bike. My other Meryl is dead.
Yeah. This is not good. Flying beats grass, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
Flying does not like steel, but it does like bug. So that'd be a neutral hit. Fortress is super physically defensive, though.
Oh,
Castform is super expendable.
Yeah, Castform is very replaceable. Hoping for a slim chance of a freeze there. There's not much I can do about that. Guess I'll just potion someone who needs it. Oh, look. Well, I got a premier potion I can burn on this. You bounced and missed? Wait, are you still there? Are you still up in the air or are you back down?
Excellent question.
That might be a bug.
Yeah. I think it's just a visual bug.
Yeah, just a visual bug. In terms of status, it was back. It was just the sprite hadn't updated. Wow, I just do not get to do anything about this, huh? Unless I got second, I suppose. I should do some more fishing and use those lure balls. There we go.
You got him.
That's more like it. We'll send Fortress back for now. I think my Psyduck also died, right? Yeah. Although, I don't know if Psyduck is like what I'm hoping for. Well, I mean, Psychic Pokemon is still something. But
yeah, Psyduck is not really a thing I would worry about.
yeah.
How many species do you have, by the way?
Oh, that's a good point. We're sitting at 32, so I'm pretty sure that might be above.
Oh yeah, you're definitely at another threshold.
Yeah. 25. Master Ball. Hello. So 50. Next threshold is 50. 75. 100. 150. Okay. So really got to catch them all to get whatever that is, and the second one was a Master Ball, so holy crap.
Yeah, it's a really good way of just signposting, like, no, there's some good shit here. Like, the Master Ball is a great thing in terms of it being like something that in the lore is so special, and in the game is not.
Honestly,
that, like, it's not. Yeah.
Master Ball's like okay, really, sure. If I really want to guarantee one Pokemon in a game where I catch hundreds.
Yeah,
and
so
use
it's
use
very free.
all of them.
Yeah, it's very free to give out, but by making it like the second reward because of its mythic status in the world, it makes players go, "What the fuck is behind it?"
Yeah, it's a very good
What's the
signpost.
150?
Yeah, what? Yeah,
Yeah,
what is the?
I'm very proud of that. I actually always use the Master Ball. Some people save it for like some of the harder catching stuff later, but we try to avoid any like really annoying catching fights. So I actually usually use it when I've got like a wild encounter and I'm like worried and I really want it. I'm worried it's gonna kill one of my Pokemon.
Yeah,
I just use it as a like, yep, I'm gonna throw that.
All right, I guess we're still kind of want that Marsh Stomp, but yeah, we're kind of tapped out. And yeah, I'm not worried about getting a Psyduck on the team. All right. Yeah, I guess I should probably paralyze heal that. Feverthorn Jungle. So that's a gate trainer, and this guy, what is your deal? Are we fire? Oh. Oh, okay. Well, goodbye. Oh, we're starting out with a drought too. Lovely. Well, what about you, kind sir? And it's a singles duel. In Tregway. And also, a little too spicy for my palate at the moment. So, beach is relatively clear for now, except for you, buddy. What is your deal? How big were you when we last met? Good to know. Oh, I guess the sun is shining now. Right, fire does. Yeah, ice doesn't do well against fire. Water does. There we go. Ow. Rude. Alright. Your basic level check. And it was a Dusk Stone. Evolution Stone. Murkrow, Lampent, or Eevee into Umbreon. I do have an Eevee kicking around. I also have a Sea Mother's here, which I assume can Omni-evolve Eevee into whatever.
It certainly can, and not
But
just that.
it's probably better used on something. Might be better used on something else, but
it might be. Like, it does work on anything regardless of level. So, like, you have some Pokemon that might have very late stage evolutions normally. It can be very powerful.
Wait, does it also let you like evolve further? Like, does it let you skip a step On the evolution chain, or just...
It doesn't let you skip a step, no,
Okay.
but if you have like a mid-stage already, like Dragonair, for example, it would work.
Ooh, I could have a Dragonite, couldn't I?
You certainly could. I admit...
A lot of investment for a Pokemon I could lose later, but, you know...
True. That's sort of how all Pokemon work, though.
That's true, that's true,
but-
that's...
Yeah. I love Dragonite's one of my favorite Pokemon, and one of the things I sometimes do in a run. There's a lot of different routing that is really fun.
Yeah.
But one of the routes that I do like doing is if I ever get whenever I'm doing like a soft Nuzlocke, because I've never done hard Nuzlocke that completed of this game. But whenever you do a soft Nuzlocke of this game, which I think is really fun because it's like a roguelike run. And just that you're getting random Pokemon to work with. I always go to Dragon Cave early, and if I get a Dragonair, I'm going straight to Deepwood, and I'm getting myself a level 7 Dragonite or whatever.
Gotcha, yeah.
It's just so cute. Like, it's by no means the only or best option necessarily for the Sea Mothers tier. It's certainly a very good option for it, but there's a lot of good options for it.
Trick Room is a very funny thing to put in here. Burning Protector is Growlithe, Cyndaquil, and Monferno. Shrine of Silent Gods. Oh. I could...
Yeah, you have.
I have two
options
of
for
those already.
Do you only have two of them?
I don't have a Growlithe.
Oh, yeah. Got it. Yeah. And where's Growlithe?
Molten Sorrow. Is that like right here, or?
That is right here.
Okay, so if I catch a Growlithe here, I can stat you up immediately. Because I have I've got a fainted Cyndaquil and a Monferno.
That was the thing I was referencing about the level design reason for why Monferno needs to be in that area, is because it's part of the routing for this statue if you want to get it early.
Gotcha. Yeah. It's very smart. Very, very smart. Alright. Let's go catching. A Fletchinder. I've not seen this line at all.
So fun fact, this is the mid-stage evolution. There's actually a Fletchling, which is even weaker. And Wolf GVGC recently used it in a competitive tournament, the stage 1. I think he's probably the first human to do that, to bring that Pokemon to a competitive tournament. Because Talonflame, the evolution of this, has actually been a competitive threat even for a while, and even after it got mega nerfed, it's still quite good. It used to be that it had this ability called Gale Wings, which made all its like flying type moves priority, and now it only does it if it's at full health. It used to be completely fucked that you could just get like all the most powerful flying moves in the game, Tailwind and attacking moves, all could be like priority 1 no matter what, as long as Talonflame was out.
Dang.
And now it's still very good, but like only if it's full health. But the thing is, he was doing a challenge to do to go to a major tournament like with a mono type team. Everybody had to be the same type. And so he decided to do normal, so that way he could use Ditto and he could use some like various Pokemon. But because it was normal, he really needed speed control. He couldn't find a way to find. He couldn't find a Pokemon. He couldn't make Trick Room work. He really needed Tailwind, and so he could not find a Pokemon that was like fast enough to set up Tailwind. And then that was also normal. And he then realized, wait, so the Talonflame is Fire Flying, Fletchinder is Fire Flying, but for some reason the stage 1 is like Fire Normal. And so he brought Fletchling to the tournament.
Dang.
And actually managed to make it work. And I gotta say, the emotional damage of like meeting someone on a ladder at like this major tournament that you're trying to get points for to qualify for Worlds and you realize it's Wolf VGC, and he's like the best player in the world. And then he throws out Fletchling, and then you lose to it. You're like, I'm in a fucking video now, aren't I?
It's like I just became the character in your story. Okay. Back cargo. Hello.
It's like the comments just chatting. Stop trying to make Fletch happen. It's not gonna happen.
All right, getting ourselves some fire types for the road. Yep. Does that beat someone else on the team right now? Kind of beat the cast for him, or Slandit, really. But cast for him's actually got some good tools right now, so we'll... All right. Oh, there's a PC right there. What do we?
Yep. And in fact, a huge amount of the lore of this game, just a huge amount of it, was evolved out of me trying to figure out how do I justify the fact that I want to put PCs in the wild for quality of life reasons.
I mean, if you can turn that into something like kind of spooky and effective, more power to you, really.
Yep. And it's like, contrary to initial assumptions, the PCs appear to be naturally occurring. They burst through the ground like weeds. And that got a very strong reaction from the other devs when they ran across it. So I'm like, well, okay then. And I just went real deep on it. And it ended up being the backbone of the lore.
I don't need Tepig right now, but good to have.
Everyone needs a Tepig in their
There
life.
it is.
There we go. Ooh, good ability too. Doesn't matter in your case, but
Yeah.
it's the principle of the thing.
Yep. There we go. Just in the bag. Picture, if you will, our stoic trainer birthed from the sea, just lobbing Pokeball after Pokeball after Pokeball at this thing.
It's a trainer on a mission. There is extra significance as well to the sprite chosen. People just think of it as, oh, it's based off of Leaf. It's the female protagonist of Fire Red from Gen 3, and we're using Gen 3 graphics. But Leaf's character sprite itself is based off of the art from the first Pokemon strategy guide from the Japan Red and Green version.
Nice.
That showed they wanted, hey, there's 3 starters, they should have 3 trainers, and they already had Red and Blue, so they needed a third, and they drew this character that ended up being this girl who had Squirtle, or Bulbasaur. I think it was Squirtle, yeah, because Blue was originally called Green, and so. I'm pretty sure it's like Red in the strategy guide had the Charmander, Blue had the, Green had the, yeah, you get the idea. So I don't have to try to see all the colors, but in any case, she was the 3rd trainer, so she's like the extra of the triumvirate, and also the cut one, and several different interesting characters from the manga, and one I've heard from the great Pokemon Adventures manga. Is based on her, and because she's completely original to that manga. They could just do whatever they wanted with her, and holy shit, did they take advantage of that?
Nice, yeah.
They made her not quite a femme fatale, but but like a very much like the Catwoman or Black Cat to the protagonist Batman, like always seeming to be one step ahead or tricking them or having their own side objective, and
Oh, hello.
very fun. Ah, hello there.
So we have an Entei now.
We do. We certainly do.
Likes to relax. Pressure. That's so nothing. Okay, Sacred Fire.
A lot of legendary Pokemons have the pressure ability because they their stats were so fucked up that when they retroactively gave them abilities later, they were like, what do we even give them? Like, the whole point is that they're just stat sticks. They're like, let's just give them pressure. Like, simply being in front of one terrifies you.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's actually quite relevant for if you're trying to ever PP stall people.
Yeah.
Not really a thing in doubles, but if you have two Pokemon with pressure out there, it adds up.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I would mostly think of it as this guy's a crazy stat stick, though.
Fire Fang. So flinch, extreme speed, burning. Yeah, this is a pretty nasty little ability spread here. On a legendary level 26, which is the highest thing so far. Hot diggity damn. All right. Well, that was a very successful dungeon delve little thing.
It was.
I should probably buy some more potions. Okay. So we're about... Let's see. It's not as though we can surf. We don't have any Ashen Shards. We don't... We're just getting to the point where we can at least kind of match the Dragon Priest, but we're not quite there yet. And we don't have like a type advantage there yet to begin with. So I guess we're gonna head down a new route.
Seems reasonable.
At least in the time we have left on the stream, I think, because we're coming up on 3 hours. Let's see. Although... Honestly, I should probably put these two in the box, because they're unique, and I don't want to accidentally lose them like I did a bunch of the others, but... So let's... Who did this? Who did this?
Just a nice little ominous thing.
But also, very conveniently, where you put all your fainted Pokemon that you're not thinking about. So that you can make room for box 1 for your new arrivals and whatnot. I know exactly the reasoning behind this little choice. The fact that it's default is what's, you know, making me raise my eyebrow a little bit.
I also like that it's not the very first thing you find. It's like you actually have to go to the left and like, oh, wait a second.
I know, I'll just use box 30 to, what the hell?
Yeah, it's a nice little discovery, and also it's very useful for exactly what you're doing, or for like a Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
Because you could go like, oh, you know, I can just put these Pokemon here and just know that I'm not allowed to use them anymore. Or they could just be, I guess, used to clear out. It's a nice little like guidepost of, hey, maybe you should do this. Like, otherwise, people don't even think to do it sometimes. It's interesting.
Entei, you are very, very powerful, and I should save you for some special occasions. Shiny Graveler as well. I also got some hopes I can use here. here interesting and below 10? Oh yeah, the Dragonairs. I got 2 of these. I don't need both of these. I'll release the lower level one. It's fine. Is Palisand really like the better option here? Oh wait, I got Cubone, but also I don't know if that's replaceable. I'll bring Palisand. And then, once I get farther enough into the new route, I'll evaluate from there.
Seems reasonable.
Still managing to go on day 1, but definitely is feeling more of the pressure. Alright, Sorrow's Path, I think, is where we'll go now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, so actually let me take stock of like there's that path, that's path number 3 for me, at least in terms of my order. There's this Memory of Defeat, and there's a door here I can't interact with at the moment. Right. You sell a bunch of Pokemon for money I can't grind out.
Oh,
yet.
by the way, yeah, I forgot. Did you end up adjusting your deck with the psychic types?
Like
cutting the bad Pokemon? It doesn't matter right now.
The problem with that is I don't know how to evaluate the cards to know which are straight up bad.
Oh, just numbers. Like if you see a 3-4-3 or something, and you've got like an 8-4-3, you can go like, oh, that's probably worse.
Yeah, that's fair. I just added the new card I had and forgot about it.
Reasonable. Just a standard, like, smaller deck size is better in general, but it's not like I wouldn't worry about it.
What's like the minimum deck size?
The deck size is 10.
Okay. All right. Hey, I've been on some long paths already. Slightly higher because this one is a little further up the road. Feels good.
Absolutely. That's some people's first trainer.
Yeah, that's a interesting one. Shred 10.
Not really interesting. It's just sort of but it's like it's your 6-hour trainer is my point.
This is
open world games are fun.
This is a hell of a couple of sentences there. Ability capsule. All right. Drinking water is a privilege. Yeah, I'm stealing some water. Come on. What? I have several questions.
Thought you might.
And we're flip turning. Naturally. Okay. And they both want to flip turn so that you slam your level 6 Pokemon into the sharp skin of a Sharpedo.
Yes, indeed. Luckily, you are a bit higher level.
That is... Okay, something I do appreciate is, what are the many ways you can make to create, saw traps in Pokemon?
It's a fun way of putting it.
And this group just really wants you to never, ever, ever know what you're hitting, unless you've got a grass type. Yeah, starting at level 5. Yeah, just... Goodness gracious. Get out of here. I'm getting my water. I need to hydrate.
Yeah, it's very important for health.
You know what? I think that's the perfect moment to call the stream.
Okay.
I think that's just like, okay. Yeah, we'll call it there. Day 2, we fought a fountain, and now it's threatening us if we ever try that shit again. Yeah, okay. We got through zone 3, most of which of the woods. We got a good ways onto the beach. We lost some Pokemon. We gained some Pokemon. And yeah, now we're looking at our third major route, and then we'll probably hit a wall there, and then have to start making some real planning decisions on how to break through some of those walls.
Mm-hmm. Well, this has been a lot of fun. Thanks for playing.
Yeah. I'm tempted to, on my own time, do some of the card game stuff off stream so that
Yeah, go for it.
Can familiarize myself and improve my decks and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how much money I've got to burn, but
Totally. Yeah, if you want to play on your own, in general, like, totally feel free. Love watching. Absolutely love watching.
I want to save like the main like playthrough for this, because I think it's a fun adventure so far, and I think people will enjoy it. But yeah, some of the triple triad stuff I can probably do off stream.
Absolutely.
We'll see.
It's a lot of it's basically a whole game within a game. There's a lot to it.
It's basically the Gwen situation. So
yeah, and let me just let you know, because the game kind of lets you stumble across this, but it is I think it is helpful to know. Is if you like, the way to progress the quest is to beat duelists 3 times. After you beat them 3 times, they leave, and the quest progresses, basically.
Gotcha. Does it matter like which wager level you beat them at, or
nope, not at all.
Okay.
So if you want to just progress safely and collect cards, you bet low, and if you are feeling confident and you want to make some extra money, bet high.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I think that'll be our broadcast today, and we'll come back sometime later.
Sounds good. See ya.